friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you some personalized gifts, and also they are DIY travel essentials and all that using Cricut. So let's go ahead and get started. I was sent this Cricut Maker. I absolutely love it. There's so many possibilities with it and I definitely recommend it. And I'm going to show you what I made with my maker. DIY number 1. For this project, I'm going to be using this cosmetic pouch. I actually got it from Cricut, but if you don't have this, you can certainly use something like this from Dollar Tree or like this from Target Dollar Spot. Now I'm going to first measure how big I want my printout to be, and then I'm going to go in a Cricut design space in a home, and I'm going to open a new project, and I'm going to start writing B, and then tiful on the other side, and I'm going to go ahead and choose the font that I want. I'm going to link down below what the font I used. And then after that, I'm going to size it the way I want to fit my pouch. After I was done with this, it was time to make it. So I click on the make it. I choose that I'm going to be using everyday iron on. I'll click on that and I'm gonna start making it. Now the important thing is for iron on, you need a shiny side down, and also you wanna click the mirror button on. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and set up my heat press, but to know how much to set it on, you can go ahead on a Cricut website and find it what you need. You set up what material you're using and also what is the base material, and then you click on it and it tells you how much to set your heat iron on. And then after I set it up, while that's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and weed out my iron on. So you see it's going to be backwards, and that is completely fine. That's because we turned that mirror on button. Now after that, I'm going to pre-iron for 5 seconds my material. Then I'm going to lay everything out the way I want, use the parchment paper and put my press down, and after pressing the button, it's going to go down 30 seconds and it's going to beep when it's done. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to iron for 15 seconds. When everything was completely cooled, I'm just pulling this tape off, and this is how my pouch turned out. It is so beautiful and I really think it was so easy to make. This is what I wanted to show you, that you can create beautiful personalized gifts using Cricut. And it can be used for any occasion. You can write anything you want. And it is just so simple. Few simple steps and you're done. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Jelena. I love crafting, doing DIYs. I like to do everything on a budget. I love to craft on a budget and create beautiful things, mostly in a rustic style, but I love to explore some new styles like modern farmhouse. So if you like something like that, please check my other videos out, and if you like them, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you. DIY number 2. Another super simple project, and also it can be beautiful gift for someone. I'm going to take this tumbler that I had. You can use any mug or tumbler or cup that you have. First, I'm going to measure out how large I want my decal to be. Again, same like in the last step. New project, I wanted to type in BlondieNextDoor. I find the font that I want, size it down that I want, and after everything was completely done, I'm just going to click on make it. I wanted to go on and find the premium vinyl. It is removable. I decided to go with the removable one, and I'm using this beautiful gold color. After that is done, I'm peeling off the mat, and then I'm going to cut out as close as possible to the words. I didn't want to waste any vinyl at all. When this was done, I'm going to go ahead and weed it out, both of them, and then I'm going to continue with the next step, which will be using a transfer tape, applying it on, and pressing it with this tool. If you don't have this tool, you can certainly use credit card or anything like that. Now it's time to apply it. Before that, you need to make sure your mug or whatever you're using, it is clean. Now I'm going to apply it. For anything that is a little bit round, here is a tip. You can cut a slit on the bottom or on the top to make it apply easier. And then I'm going to go ahead and peel everything off. Look how easy it's coming down. and I'm going to do this with another one as well. I decided on a removable one because after a while, maybe I want to change my mind and I want to change the decal, and it's so easy to make. And look how beautiful it looks like. I'm in love with this mug. Like I said, it's so personalized. You can go ahead and put whatever you want. Father's Day is coming up. You can make a beautiful gift for your loved one, and it can be really, really customized to your liking. What do you think about this one? For all of you that are on social media, I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. Please come and find me. I would love to get to know you. Also, I want to remind you that my regular upload times are Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I would really like for you guys to join me when I upload my new videos. DIY number 3. For this project, I decided I'm going to go ahead and use faux leather. I put a transfer tape on the back, so that way it will stick better to my mat. So this is how it looks like when it was stick. I also used the washi tape on the end to prevent from wrinkling while it's cutting. Now I'm going to go and in Cricut Design Space, I'm going to type in luggage tags. And there is so many of them already pre-made, but I chose one that I'm going to show you right now. Mostly because of the shape. I really, really like the shape of it. I really didn't care about the design on it, but I really like the shape. So I'm going to go ahead. When you click on something that's already done, it tells you everything that you need, all the materials and everything. So when I clicked on it, I first erased the writings on it and the pictures on it. And after that, I put my own writings. On one side, it's going to be vacation time, and on the other will be Blondie. Again, this is so personalized. You can go ahead and put whatever you want. Next, I'm going to highlight the letters, and I'm going to slice it. Click the slice button. That way it will, when you cut it, it's going to cut out those words. After that, I'm going to go ahead and choose the material, which will be 4-letter, and also cutting, I wanted it to be deeper. So I make sure it cut through the letter. So now when everything was done, I'm peeling it off. It was so easy. And then after that, I'm going to read it out. Reading out was very, very easy as well. There's maybe 1 or 2 spots that it was a little bit harder. I had to cut out, but other than that, it was very easy. When all that was done, now I am taking a little piece of this holographic cardboard that I had on hand. You can use any craft paper or anything that you have. I am going to go ahead and glue it with this tacky glue on top of each other. And then I was gonna glue this together, this letter together. Well, that didn't work. The tacky glue didn't really hold it together. So I decided to use this craft tape, and that worked perfectly. It really stuck together and it did not move. So when this part was done, you see that on one side I have this beautiful holographic cutout that says Blondie, and the other one that says vacation time. Now I'm taking one letter string, and you can just pull it through and tie a knot like this, or what I prefer, you can pull through both ends and then just pull through the loop and pull it this way. That way you can hang it onto the luggage. Now I have a bonus DIY. You know I hate throwing out anything. I like to save things. So now I'm going to take this large craft stick from the Walmart, and this is the Blondie cutout letter from the previous project, and I just saved them and put them on a transfer tape. Now I'm going to measure out how much to cut this craft stick, and I'm going to use my crocodile to cut the hole. I love this. I love this crocodile. I'm going to link it down below. It is perfect for all kinds of projects. So now I'm going to take this Waverly chalk paint in a color ivory, and I'm going to give this craft stick one coat on both sides. When it was completely dried, I'm going to take this Waverly chalk paint in a color truffle to distress it just a little bit, nothing too much. And then it's time to use a Mod Podge. I put one layer of Mod Podge, and I also peel off my word or my letters, and I also added a Mod Podge on the back side of it. and then I stick it together, press it, and I left it to dry almost completely. Then I started with it out, very carefully pressing down the letters, making sure they stay on, they don't get pulled away. And when it was dried, I used another layer of Mod Podge to just seal it. After that, I'm taking another, this is the suede string that I had on hand, and I'm doing the same thing like I'm doing on the previous one. And here is another luggage tag, or just, I don't know, it can be keychain or anything, but I just didn't want to throw it away. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about all these projects? Which one was your favorite? Would you recreate any of these? And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it. Somebody might find it useful. And if you're new, please subscribe. I would love to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
We'll cross the border, can't stay no longer in this town.